Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And now the running back's got it again. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Here's a handoff on a counter. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running down. He'll break that.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Ending off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Panthers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it, up it.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, FIU.
What a long run for a touchdown. don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee when they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Fighting him off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it, this close to his own end zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards?
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. They bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And now the defense able to bring him down. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida International. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down play coming up for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Defense is coming after him. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Important third down play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. He finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
The shotgun running play call. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Great move in the open field. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen them do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down calls.
The back's got it on the pitch. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's an option look. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And now the handoff. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold it, up and.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to pass here on second down. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff running right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And then first down, they go right back to him. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continued.
Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Touchdown.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the defense wraps him up.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Kentucky, 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up second down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. FIU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Florida International, 38, Kentucky.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
He's tackled.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his second interception today. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A loss of 13 on the play.
So backed up to their 5-yard line. It's 2nd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it here. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT.
38, Kentucky, 16.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one.
And they heave it deep downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Touchdown, Florida International. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. All day to throw, finally lets it go to the left side. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Another FIU.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Touchdown, Panthers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Passive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kentucky, 23.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Ready, fight.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. 2nd down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, FIU. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida International, 59. Kentucky.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1, third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Let's it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. Just air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big game.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Can he reach the end zone? He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
And that's another FIU.
Around the end, it's Rourke. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Florida International. And the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Florida International 66.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? The pass rush closing in. Finds his man. It's Rourke. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The pocket breaking down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Defense is coming after him. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
This offensive line flat out will not handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a...
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. After consecutive losses, a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
And that's another FIU.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Makes a quick grab. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Pulls it in. It's Dickey.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.